It's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. That's risky. The Englishman says, well, if that's the way it's going to work out, let's give it a go. Right, that's what it's for. Give it a go. Somebody says, yeah, but I'm looking for safety and security. Fine, then huddle in a corner. We'll cover you with a sheet, bring you 3 meals a day. And we'll protect you, feed you, look after you, care for you. We won't let anything happen to you. And you'll probably live to be 100. The guy said, well, yeah, I'd live to be 100. But what a way to live. Right. What a way to live, safe and secure. Don't ask for security. Ask for adventure. Better to live 30 years full of adventure than 100 years safe in the corner. And see, it's not important how long you live. What's important is how you live.
YouTube, what's up? Good morning, fam. Let's get into it. Right now we're gonna start making meal 1. Also, my camera is charging right now, so you guys will see a drastic change in the quality, probably about 2 minutes. So this is meal 1 for the day. I have 1 scoop of the rice and grinds. If you guys have never tried this brand, you absolutely have to. The brown sugar and cinnamon is so delicious. Rice and grinds, super macro friendly too. Digests super quick. I usually eat this before I train. This is like my pre-workout meal. But look at the macros. 0 fat, 38 carbs, 3 grams of protein. All good ingredients too. Like you can just see pink Himalayan sea salt, monk fruit extract, white rice. A little bit of cane sugar, but it is what it is. Next, we have 1.25 cups of liquid egg whites that I just drink because I absolutely hate the taste of regular egg whites. You are a psychopath if you actually enjoy eating egg whites. Don't care. Then lastly, I get 5 grams of fat from this MCT oil. This is by Species Evolutionary Nutrition, Dave Palumbo's brand. This stuff is crack. You do not understand how good this little teaspoon that I get in these rice and grinds tastes. When you're like super depleted, this tastes so good. I wish I could make this more appealing for you guys because I love watching food videos, but this ain't that appealing. So we just have 1 scoop of rice and grinds, a cup and a quarter of liquid egg whites that I'm gonna drink. And I also have Celtic sea salt. I highly recommend anyone getting this. This is great for hydration. A lot of people don't understand that 99% of the world is extremely dehydrated. Water is not going to make you hydrated. It's the minerals. 99% of us lack a lot of minerals. An incredible thing to do as soon as you wake up in the morning, take a pinch of Celtic sea salt and put it underneath your tongue. Let's dig in. Bon appetit. We take food for granted. Make sure that you guys are praying before every meal. It's a privilege that we get to have the resources to provide ourselves with this delicious, nutritious food. And there's people in the world that are not able to do so. So make sure that you guys are praying and make sure that you all are thankful for what you do have. Oh my goodness. When you don't eat carbs, any amount of carbs tastes so good. So good. If you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'm very active there and I post a lot of threads. Someone actually asked me on Twitter because I posted a picture of my jawline, like tips on how to improve your jawline. And What I've found to be huge is thoroughly chewing your food and learning how to chew correctly. So often, people are just scarfing down their food. They're not even chewing. Like, you need to actually chew through your food. It should actually become liquid before you swallow all of your food. I would say that has helped me. Obviously, genetics do play a role, but you can reverse your genetics. I don't care what anyone says. Mewing, if you don't know what mewing is, that's when you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and you sort of like form your, you sort of like form the correct jaw by doing so. Proper breathing, only nasal breathing. If you are breathing through your mouth, you need to completely stop. It's one of the worst things that you can possibly do. Fun fact, a lot of people get cavities not from sugar and food, they get it from mouth breathing at night. So if you are mouth breathing at night and you are aware of that, please tape your mouth shut. It will help you and everyone else around you so much. Alright guys, what is up? So, I'm at a really dope spot near where I live. Pretty much what I'm going to do now for the remainder of my prep is I'm going to take an ice bath, well, an ice plunge. There's a difference between an ice bath and a plunge. Plunges are a lot colder. I'm going to take an ice plunge along with going in the sauna every other day. I really want to push the limits mentally within myself and my mind, and about mental discipline. I'm all about sharpening the mind, and I believe that cold exposure is a very, very important way to allow one to create more discipline. Just got an unlimited membership at this place, so I'm going to be going here every other day. I want to take you guys along with me. Cold exposure has taught me a lot. I've been taking cold showers for about 4 years now. I've been experimenting with cold plunges, I would say for about a year, and it feels good to be able to have my own place now that I can consistently come to, because just as of right now, I do not live in an area where I'm able to have my own cold plunge. And this one's really high tech, so I'm going to show you. So this place is so cool, first off. You walk in and it's so majestic. They have these beautiful lights, and they're so base too. Look at these. They have mason jars. Who has mason jars? I love it. We got the filtered water, of course. Ooh. Boom, cheers. So then if you walk, we have the sauna. This is what I will do after I do the cold plunge. This is the sauna. Infrared sauna, goated. And look, this is what someone was watching before, once they were here. The sound of inner peace. Love this, beautiful. Shut that. And this is the infamous cold plunge. It's so cool. Woo-hoo! Let's go! Alright. Let's do it, y'all. Woo! This one's cold today. One thing that I preach when it comes to cold exposure is you have to fully commit. You can't resist and you can't half-ass it. The only thing that you should be focusing on is being in the cold. That is it. I have a big training day today. I'm a big fan of Huberman. If you guys know who Andrew Huberman is, or if you don't know who he is one of the most intelligent guys that I've ever listened to. And he's a big believer in cold exposure before working out. And I want to experiment with that because I did in the past and I kind of fell off, but I have 6 weeks until the show day, and I want to do everything in my power to build the most disciplined version of Kyle possible. When I'm fully disciplined, that's when everything becomes easier, and as the food gets lower, it does get harder in prep when there's no carbs and all that stuff. So I'm just going to continue pushing myself and taking you guys along with me. The real ones know you have to hit the dunk first if you're really about the cold exposure. You can't just come in. Me and my friends, we always say that. I don't know what happened, but we randomly just did it 3 in the morning, and we were like, you gotta go under first and then endure it. And ever since that day, I've been consistent with it. So gotta stick with my word. So I'm gonna hit the dunk. Gotta hit that dunk, baby. Let's do it. Woo! Let's go. This is what it's all about. The best version of Kyle would eat this up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm stepping into that version of Kyle whether he likes it or not. And I encourage you guys to do the same too, because you're not your thoughts. You are what you choose to be. You are what you choose to become. This coldness, these sensations, they aren't real. Gotta eat that shit, man. Every part of me wants to get out right now, but I'm staying till the song finishes. I don't care. That should be about 10 minutes. Wow. 10 minutes. Alright, now it's time for the sauna. Let's keep it going. And because we're not pussies, we're gonna hit one more dunk. Let's go! Your mind is the most powerful thing that you possess. It is your duty to sharpen it every single day. You need to outwit the devil. Those voices in your head that are telling you that you shouldn't or you can't do something, it's all fiction, it's all a lie. You already know what this is. Anyways, just got done the 10-minute cold plunge. Now we're gonna go in the infrared sauna. That's usually what I do. I do not like doing the sauna and then going into the cold plunge. I like doing cold plunge first, then sauna. In the sauna, when I cold plunge, when I meditate, let's see. Wow. Tibetan sounds. These people are so based. Ganesh mantra, remove obstacles, the most powerful Shiva mantra, sound baths, deep music, love, Waffle House, Jonas Brothers, Trend Twins. I like listening to Awareness by Ram Dass. I love it. What is up, family? I'm going to take you through my current chest day. Right now, I'm training chest only, and I believe that is a big reason why I have been able to grow my chest. So the first exercise is going to be a flat press. I'm not a fan of barbell press. My shoulders hurt when I do it, and I just don't feel it at all. So the first piece of advice that I want to give when it comes to training chest in specific is I believe that it's very important to only do the movements that you connect well with. This flat machine press that's at my gym, I feel a lot in my chest, as opposed to if I were to do a barbell press, my shoulders completely take over. Use movements that work for you. After my first pressing movement, I like to go into some sort of a fly. I personally am a fan of the cables in this specific variation. 3-second negative, 2-second contractions I found to be most helpful, and you want to try and envision that you're giving yourself a hug. So that first set I go a little heavy, which is my top set, anywhere from 8-ish to 9-ish reps, and then I do a back off in this pressing sort of motion for anywhere from 12 to 15 reps, and then I also take partials to failure, as you can see here, just really getting the blood flowing. So we did a machine press and we did a 90-degree cable fly. Now we're going to focus on targeting the upper chest with this incline press machine. Any machine incline press at your gym will be fine. I usually do 2 top sets for about 5 to 7 reps, and then as you can see, I switch to a different grip and I do a back off, sort of like a squeeze set for anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, sort of till failure. I'm gonna be honest, my chest is so stubborn, I just be making some shit up sometimes. As you can see, I'm flexing, squeezing, I'm just getting as much blood flowing in that fucker as possible. Dips have always been a staple in my routine. I do 3 sets to failure with partials as well. I've noticed that it's easy for your triceps to take over, so you have to be careful. Just make sure that your hands are light so that way you're going down with your chest. And then lastly, I end chest off with a superset of an incline cable fly with push-ups. This is sort of something that I like to call fuckery. It's a combination of Fascia Stretch Training 7 by Hani, along with me just going until I absolutely can't produce anything anymore. So I do about 5 to 7 sets here, and I get absolutely smoked. But again, I'm only training chest once a week, so I believe that it's okay. We are driving right now, but I'm gonna end this video off by letting you guys know what just happened. You know how I said I planned on getting a monthly membership at the place? Well, the power of being simply just a good person and a good human being and caring about other people and their business, it can actually take you a very long way. And what I mean by that is, once I got done my session, I went out and I spoke to the owner. Incredibly nice guy. I spoke to him before, but this time we actually got to like talk and learn more about each other and our stories and stuff. Once I was about to head out, he was just like, you know what, man, I love your energy. He's like, I really resonate with everything that you're doing with YouTube and self-improvement. I'm gonna give you 40% off the monthly unlimited. And I was like, whoa, what? You don't have to do that because it is a little pricey. No, man, like, are you sure? Like, you don't have to do that. And he insisted. And then also, to top it off, we got to talking about float therapy, which I don't know if any of you guys know what float therapy is, but that's sort of like sensory deprivation. And if you watch Joe Rogan is huge on it. He actually has one in his house. And I told him that, you know, I myself enjoy float therapy, but I've never gotten the chance to do it at this place. And he was like, here, I'm going to, wow, I just can't stop looking. There are the most beautiful eagles in the sky right now, and I always see them, man. Good omens everywhere. Good omens as I'm telling a good story. As I was saying, he insisted on giving me a free 90-minute float therapy session that's usually $200. So not only did he give me 40% off of unlimited monthly cold plunge and sauna sessions, he gave me a free $200 float therapy session. And that's just the power of being a good person and having good energy, because you are constantly attracting your experiences and you are constantly attracting the people that you are meeting. And if my energy was off, that would have not happened. That's not a coincidence, and that's just a sign to me that I'm doing something right, because he felt inclined to do that for me. Shout out to that guy. If you guys are ever in New Jersey, highly recommend Float Therapy in Marlton. It's the nicest, most beautiful, most hospitable, cleanliest place that I've ever been to when it comes to a health and wellness center. Also, lastly, to conclude this video, we're just gonna keep the optimism rolling, because a bird literally just shit on my car, and that's good luck. That's good luck, bro. If you guys want unlimited good luck, you have to like this video and you have to drop a comment. Guys, that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for always rocking with me. You guys mean the world.